You guys have had a lot of close games this entire season. What does it feel to be on the winning side of one of them this year?
I mean, it feels great, being able to have a postseason since 2017, correct?
That's correct.
I mean, it's amazing being able to see fans coming through and still support us. It's good, just being able to stay together as a team, keep battling every single day. We thought season was over right after the tournament, but, we got an opportunity, so we got to take advantage of it. It's one game. We got to keep on building from it, watch film on it, and just keep getting better every single day.
What was the message just among you guys on the floor in those last few minutes with Xavier making that run, but understanding that you guys still had an opportunity to close this one out?
Yeah, I would say mainly it was just to get stops. I feel like we've grinded out games a lot. They went on a run, we went on a run ourselves, but they took the punch and we had a little bit of adversity. But honestly, we just wanted to stay together and really just get stops because they went on a heck of a run. Shout out to them. But our big thing was just getting stops. If we get stops, we can win the game.
RJ, how difficult is it as a player to kind of keep your composure like that final minute when you really don't know what's happening? They're reviewing plays, the officials, but you able to kind of keep your cool during that last few clock?
We work on it in practice every single day. Like coaches, whenever something bad happens, like a bad play, bad run, just keep your head up. Stuff's gonna happen in the game. Not everything's gonna be perfect. We were up 20 something, and then we started lacking. We had 22 points of turnover. Yep. I mean, we gotta keep our composure and on those tough minutes, goes back all the way to the summer workouts. We were running a lot, beating each other up in practice, practicing hard every single day. So we've worked for these moments, and just proud to be on the winning side this time and just keep building from it.
RJ, what does this postseason mean for you? You've had a season where we've seen you look dynamic at times, other times not as much PT. Where are you at, and what does this postseason mean to you here at Georgia?
It means a lot for the team, not just for me. Everybody in here together. So just being able to keep sharing with my guys, keep playing with them, and keep practicing with them is just amazing for me. Being in the postseason and just being able to keep doing what I love.
Silas, you're a point guard. What's your, what's been your take on Russ and his passing ability, and what was your view of the block?
Honestly, we all knew Russ could pass. Not as good as we've seen recently, but he's honestly one of those guys, very versatile at his size. Very quick, agile on his feet. Just see him make those passes to guards like us, just know we can trust him with the ball. Especially he's had a few high assist games. I want to say recently, he probably had a 5 or 6 assist game. Just see him play make out of the post, him trusting us to catch his passes, us trusting him to throw those. It's a good thing for us, honestly. We play through Russ a lot at times, and honestly, if he doesn't have to go offense, he leans on us to kind of pick him up. So, we trust him a lot.
RJ, you have 4 steals. Do you think I want to dunk it every time you have a steal? It seems like you head that way.
You said, do I think if I want to dunk it?
Yeah, is that what it goes in your mind right away?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I feel like that's one of my positives of my game, just being able to have a steal and get out on the run. So I know my teammates, if I give them the ball and they see me wide open, I know they're going to throw the lob or, pitch it ahead. So, yeah, it's kind of exciting, when I get a wide open lane.
Silas, with 26 seconds left, it looked like a running back charging the lane. Can you talk about that drive and going to the hole?
Honestly, it was kind of a wicked situation. I didn't really know what to think of it. The way these refs call it here and there. Things change every game. No diss to the refs, but things change. I just try to, just adjust, try to understand what I could have done, what could have been better. But honestly, I just try to play through that. Like Coach always says, you got to respond, you got to adjust. So just moving on to the next play.
For both of y'all, what's the reset that had to happen after Russ's block? It looked like you guys had gotten the stop, and then obviously have to go back out there and get another stop.
I would say just get another stop. If we want to win the game, keep playing. Survive in advance, we got to get another stop. So all we were saying in the huddle is we kind of talked through what action they might run. Then we kind of knew once we called that timeout what they wanted to do. Kind of figure out who we want to put on the ball, who we wanted off, and just kind of talk through the switches and everything. It was all about just getting a stop.
Silas, real quick, you guys make a couple of free throws, and there's not quite as much drama there at the end of the game. I missed some in the last outing too. Anxiety or just just flukes and that kind of thing.
Honestly, I would just say flukes. I mean, it's been games where we've shot over 80%. So I mean, we know we can do it. Just the fact of getting to the line, calming yourself down, breathing, and just know like we work on free throws every day. You should have the confidence to hit those at any given time. So just believing in yourself and having confidence is really the main thing we gotta have when we walk up to the free throw line.
RJ, what's it like now to play? Portal opens on Monday, game on Tuesday. I don't know if you're thinking about, what are you doing next season? Like, is it a weird time, with that kind of stuff going on?
Nah, not worried about that at all right now. I'm just worrying about today. Waiting to see what Wake Forest and App State does. Portal's not in my mind right now. That's the latest thing I can think about right now. We got something to win right now, so just focus on what we got right now and just work in the off season.
Silas, what have the last 4 or 5 days been like where you don't know exactly if there's going to be a postseason, guys find out you're in it, and now to have won this game and know that the season's continuing on to the weekend?
It was pretty hectic, up and down, very emotional. After the Florida game, a couple of the GAs were very emotional because they were thinking it was the last one. But kind of everybody in our argument was kind of like, we still have a chance. We won some big time games and we've been in games. So I mean, it's been very emotional, it's been very up and down. But I feel like after the game, got back home, got a reset. We had a good practice on Sunday, a good practice yesterday, and I feel like that was best for us. Just for us to come home, relax, understand that we might have something still to play for, we might not, but just to still be with my teammates and the coaches is great for us.
Silas, obviously not knowing if that was the last home game of the season, just how exciting was it to get another opportunity to come out here and then obviously to win on this big of a stage in front of the home crowd?
It was definitely a great opportunity. You kind of let the fans down at home at times. We've had some big wins and had some tough losses, but just to get another win in front of the hometown, it just feels good for us and it's good for the university.
What about your North Carolina native, the App State or Wake Forest? Any part of you excited about possibly going back to North Carolina?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I always have a big gathering of people at the game. So I mean, if it's in North Carolina, like I don't know how crazy it would be, but I know I would be very jacked and just very happy to be back home. Just get to play in front of a whole lot of family and friends. It'd just be good for me.
Time for 2 more questions.
RJ, with how chaotic I would imagine the last 48 hours have been, just the quick prep, how much more rewarding does it feel to win this game?
I mean, there's not much I can ask for, Just got a dub. You got to keep it moving now, keep working them all, and just mentally stay locked in and focused.
Is that it? All right.
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, guys.